the attention this morning, too, is focused on this woman, Neda, shot and killed by Iranian police during a recent protest, and her final moments, captured in images sent around the world, are distilling the conflict. Good morning. Welcome to CBC News Morning for this Tuesday. She is being called the fallen angel of freedom in Iran. Her name is Neda, and the video of her death on the streets of Tehran is putting a very human face on the post-election violence there. CBC News has spoken with a young man who's identified himself as her fiancé, and he gave us some details about his fallen bride-to-be. We pick up the story there with Neda Agha-Soltan, who's covering it from Beirut.
CBC News has spoken to a man who claims to be Neda's fiancé. His name is Caspian Makan. He told us a few things about her. He said she was 26-year-old. She had lots of friends. She was very caring and helpful. And she apparently also had dreams of coming to Canada. As you can see in the pictures, she does seem fairly liberal. She's not always wearing hijab. And some reports have said that she actually recently gave up religious lessons and took up piano lessons instead. And in fact, she was with her music teacher, this is what Caspian tells us, when the incident happened. Her fiancé also pointed out that she is not aligned to any of the parties to this dispute in Iran, not to Mousavi, the reformist, or Ahmadinejad, the current president, but was just someone who believed in democracy and basic rights and freedoms. In fact, he says that she was actually just stuck in traffic near this protest there and actually got out of the car purely to take a break or a breather, and she wasn't actually there to protest. And he said, in fact, that the two of them had argued about her being out during all this turbulence and had asked her to stay home to be safe. Her response apparently was that if a bullet were to hit her in the heart and kill her, it doesn't matter because as far as he's concerned, she said that everyone has a purpose, and her purpose was freedom. Now, at the end of the conversation, he was offered condolences, but he said that she would not have wanted it that way, that her spirit was a happy one, and she would not have wanted people to be sad about her death.
Now, in the past 24 hours, she has really become the face of the Iran uprising. Give me a sense of the effect that the video of Neda's death is having on the people and on the protest there.
Well, Heather, she really has become a symbol for Iranians who believe that the crackdown against the protests has been unjust. So it has touched a nerve among them. It's really focused the anger there. If you look at some of the websites that have been keeping us informed about what's going on there, about the emotions and about the events, she really has become the video has become a rallying cry for these people. She's been called the fallen angel of freedom. And as you see today, one of the defeated candidates, as you mentioned, Karoubi, is now calling on protesters to mourn her and others who were killed in the protest. This is now planned for Thursday. So I would think that the growing opposition has been sort of emboldened by her killing, by this video, because it really appears that it is a clear example of a killing of an innocent bystander. Of course, as you know, Iran also has a very strong martyr culture, so she has become an icon, a rallying cry for those demanding change in the country. It's touched the nerve not only inside Iran but outside Iran. If you look at some of the websites that show her video, there's this question that's often being asked by Iranians and non-Iranians, saying, how could an innocent bystander like this be killed in this way? What kind of government would allow such a tragedy to happen?
That is Neda Agha-Soltan from Beirut this morning, beginning our coverage, and there is more to come on the story, too, in the